Good morning, natural gas. It's Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. I'm Tim Beggins, president of Elk Trading Company. And for the spot April contract, we're currently trading at 2.907, down 3.6 cents or 1.22%. And as you can see here, the RSI is going sideways. We've done nothing really for 2 sessions. Why? Well, much of the same. Weather's benign, the war continues, and we've got option expiration tomorrow, futures on Friday. So this has very little life left in it. So we can turn to the hourly chart here as we push it down. And as you can see here, we're holding above that 13-period exponential moving average, pushing up toward that 48 period, which comes in at 293.20. That's going to be our next target here for today. What about the Strait of Hormuz? Well, we've got some traffic moving through the channels here around the Isles, and there is some related to Iran moving through the main Strait of Hormuz channels, but we still got congestion waiting for the war to end. And both sides right now we're making maximalist demands, both the United States and Iran, but we're in the terminal phase. We're dancing toward a settlement. So let's see what happens here in the next 10 days. Let's turn to the options because, again, April options expire tomorrow. And we've got plenty of open interest at the $3 strike. That's the most popular right now. But you've got some here at 290 and more still down at 275. So it looks like we're going to chop between $3 and 275. Expire these options tomorrow. Futures, again, go off the board on Friday. Let's turn to the hourly chart here with a pivot system, and we are below the daily pivot, 293.10. Looks just like we just saw on the first chart, right? So we're holding here above first support, 288.80, but we've got first resistance all the way above the market at 298.60. RSI is turning to the upside, so it looks like we're going to test this 293.10. But I don't see much momentum here. We're just kind of slinking off to the side here for the last few sessions. Let's turn to the front to back spreads here. This is the April through the October strip. And as you can see, we're down on the day. We're down 3.8 cents to 316.5, down 1.14%. The RSI is turning lower because we've got modest weather going forward, at least through the end of this month and into April. How about the November through March? And as you can see right now, we're down. Again, we're trading 428.20, down 5.6 cents. The RSI is turning lower. So this is about physical molecules in winter. We came in and held that support level we had at 2.908. Excuse me, 4.209. We got as low as 4.207. So we're just holding above that first support level. The next one, 413.20. And here's the weather. And as you can see right now, we've got some cooler weather in the north, but heat is building in the south, especially the southwest, pushing over to the east. Over time, the cooler weather starts to push that away, and then the heat builds yet again out in the west. And we're going to talk about that heat risk in a little bit. But for now, these are modest temperatures. There's only a few 90s here in the desert southwest over time, and it's for brief periods of time. So it looks like right now we've got neutral weather, and that means lower prices. Let's turn to that anomaly here, and we can push this going forward. As you can, oh, well, that didn't work out. Here we go. Let's hit that button. That's the correct button. As you can see here, we're getting 10 to 20 degrees above normal with this heat dome building out west. That colder air then pushes it away before the heat builds yet again and pushes the cold out. Then there's the cold again one more time. So back and forth as we get into April. But as you can see here, it's moderate temperatures. It's finally starting to warm up for the mid-Atlantic states and New England over time. They will gladly enjoy the change to spring and summer. And let's look at that heat risk. As you can see, this is for today. This is mostly out west, as you can see, west of the Mississippi. and it builds out in the panhandle. Again, very few people out here, so not much of a problem. But then as you can see, the desert southwest starts to build some heat. That's Phoenix all the way over to Los Angeles, and that continues over time. We do get some heat finally starting up in the southeast. It is dry. And here's the weather for Europe. As you can see right now, as we go through the forecast period, we get some cooler temperatures here on the 25th, 26th, and then it pushes out further south, and it is modest over time, but it is a little bit cooler. As you can see right here, it does look like we're getting some cooler weather for much of Europe. And here's the storage, 28.4% full across the EU. France and Germany just around 22%. So starting the injection season at very low levels. How about Asia? Well, it's moderate. And you can see here, it's just really back and forth, mostly warmer than normal. We do get some colder air coming in from Mongolia, pushes further to the east, but it is modestly cooler over time. As you can see right here, it is pretty warm in Japan. And here's the U.S. nuclear fleet. We've got a lot of maintenance and refueling going on. Currently, right now, we're at 19.8 gigawatts. And that means we're trying to get these units online for summer. So we've got a very strong refueling and maintenance schedule so far. We look like we're going to peak out a little early again this year. Last year, we peaked out on March 29th. So let's see what happens here. But right now, we could push out as far as the first week or April. Golden Pass, well, stable. That's the best word to say right now for Golden Pass. It's probably going to miss the war, but oh well. It's over 300,000 MMBTUs, looking to make first LNG soon. We hope it will be this month, but we're running out of time. So most likely April at this stage. How about the U.S. fire risk? Well, we're dry. Again, we talked about being very, very dry from Texas all the way over to Florida, and we are getting some outbreaks of fires across Oklahoma. Very, very, very dry. So we'll keep a careful eye on that for any pipeline risks. How about stocks? Well, these are the oil and gas E&P sector. Stocks between $2 and $10 billion and have a high short float over 10%. And as you can see right now, we've changed up the mix yet again. Vermilion's back in the mix, down 1.12%. And we've lost somebody here, so we'll have to take a look at who that is. Looks like CNX is there. So right behind me, Magnolia only up 0.08%. So we've got a mixed bag here. A little bit of green, a little bit of red, pretty mixed, unfortunately, with the war just continuing. So again, recapping here for the spot April contract. Again, this contract goes off the board on Friday, options tomorrow. So we're currently trading at 291.40, down 2.9 cents or 1.02%. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.